Have you ever had that strange feeling that something important is unfolding behind the scenes, but, oddly enough, no one is talking about it? As if a strategic decision was being quietly matured, away from the eyes of the press and far from the noise of social media. Well, that's exactly the atmosphere behind the scenes at Newcastle United right now. Quiet, tense, and full of expectation. And in this context, a possible unexpected departure of one of the team's key players has started gaining momentum, with a direct impact on the Premier League transfer market. As the days go by and the transfer window heats up, every move becomes even more decisive for the club's future. And when a rumor starts gaining traction, you can't just brush it off, especially when it involves well-known names, strategic changes, and potential replacements that could alter not just the squad, but also the internal balance of the team. The sharp-eyed fan has already noticed. Now is the time to pay close attention. And in this video, you'll understand exactly what's at stake behind this story involving two clubs. A bold decision, and a change that could catch many people by surprise. By the way, if you're the kind of fan who always wants to be one step ahead, this is the perfect moment to subscribe to the channel. Your subscription massively strengthens this space and ensures you receive firsthand all the exclusive updates, in-depth analyses, and behind-the-scenes information that don't appear in mainstream news. Take a second now, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Around here, we don't just follow the market, we anticipate what's coming next. In recent days, reports have emerged directly linking the paths of Newcastle United and Leeds United. And even though the two clubs are living very different realities right now, one firmly established among the Premier League's elite, and the other fighting to stay in the top flight, their interests have unexpectedly crossed. Leeds are in a deep phase of rebuilding and, with the start of pre-season fast approaching, Daniel Farke's side is racing against the clock to strengthen key positions. 3 players have already been unveiled, but their biggest challenge lies between the posts, finding a reliable starting goalkeeper. And that's where a name has come up that surprised a lot of people. Nick Pope. According to the respected outlet The Athletic, Leeds United have shown interest in signing the experienced Newcastle keeper to fill the vacant role. The choice isn't random. After consistent performances over recent seasons, Pope would be the ideal reinforcement for a team in desperate need of defensive stability. The excitement among Leeds supporters has grown in recent days, but from the looks of it, that dream may be further away than they hoped. The goalkeeper's current situation is more complex than it first appears. Although Newcastle are indeed close to completing the signing of James Trafford, the young Burnley prospect, sources close to the club, including journalists from The Athletic and Leeds Live, report that Nick Pope has no intention of leaving St James Park, even with a new direct competitor arriving. Pope believes he still has what it takes to fight for the #1 spot, and wants to remain part of the Magpies project, especially with European football on the horizon next season. Of course, this decision by the keeper frustrates Leeds United's plans. The club had hoped to land a big name to solidify their goalkeeping position, especially given the lack of confidence in Ilan Meslier and the inconsistency of Karl Darlow, who, despite some good performances, hasn't managed to fully establish himself as first choice. Leeds saw Pope as someone who ticks all the boxes: experience, leadership, and quality, but the keeper's continued presence at Newcastle effectively rules that out. And so, the search for a new goalkeeper goes on, with increasing pressure on the board. And listen, if you're enjoying this content and want to stay updated on every twist and turn in the transfer market, drop a like on the video and share it with fellow fans who follow Newcastle with the same intensity. Every like and share helps the channel grow, and the bigger our community gets, the more power we have to keep delivering exclusive content straight from the heart of the Premier League. Let's keep going strong together. But it doesn't stop there. Another name gaining traction on the Leeds United radar is left-back Ben Chilwell, currently at Chelsea. The club's idea is to find a worthy replacement for Junior Firpo, who departed following the end of his contract. And it was commentator Ian Darke, in an interview with Mo Leeds News, who floated the idea, "It'll only be a big loss if they don't find a good replacement," he said, making it clear that Chilwell could be the ideal piece to fill that gap on the left side. Meanwhile, Newcastle are watching everything unfold without panic. The arrival of James Trafford, if confirmed, is seen as a medium to long-term investment, the kind of signing that provides security for the future but can still coexist with a veteran like Pope in the squad. Eddie Howe's idea is to keep the squad strong, competitive, and well-covered in all positions. That's why Pope's departure isn't currently a priority. Moreover, Pope's likely stay helps Newcastle maintain a solid and experienced base for the upcoming season. The battle for minutes between him and Trafford may cause short-term discomfort, but it will also raise the internal level of competition, something essential for a club that has its eyes on trophies and deep runs across multiple competitions. In the end, keeping Pope may prove a much smarter move than it initially seems. It's worth remembering that Pope himself has already stated, in past interviews, his desire to continue representing Newcastle United. The keeper believes he can still perform at a high level and that his experience is a major asset in key moments. And with another European campaign on the cards, his motivation is even greater. So Magpies fans can breathe easy, at least for now. the wall remains at St. James Park. So, what do you reckon, Toon Army? Do you think Leeds will manage to land a big-name keeper? Or did Pope make the right call by staying at Newcastle? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion is crucial in keeping this channel alive and buzzing. We want to hear from you, and who knows, maybe your comment will feature in the next video. And if you've made it this far, it means you appreciate quality content, well-structured, and straight from the heart of English football. So here's a reminder, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time to join our community. Your subscription helps this channel grow and ensures you never miss a single update on Newcastle United, the Premier League, and all the behind-the-scenes action in the world's greatest sport. Stick with us here, the news always comes first.